Hello and welcome back to Levosh Gaming. Today we are playing Hearts of Iron 4 and my hopes are that we'll probably finish this game. Last episode we kind of got involved in a war with everyone, and apparently Spain is going to be joining the war against us in a second here. But we are doing some cleanup stuff on some of America. Oh no, the Philippines. So we should be cleaning up the Galapagos. We're cleaning up sections of the Netherlands. Except the US is getting far too many people here right now. I can invite Greater Portugal to the faction. Now, Kat, you had said you didn't want to invite anybody at any point. And I might argue, except that I'm still mad at Portugal. So, we're not inviting Portugal. Oh, great.
If anyone, isn't Japan on our side technically?
England just landed in Brazil, which means now I've got more problems. They took a port too, importantly.
You said?
Yeah, they knocked my guys right off of it. Which does not bode particularly well. Where were all of these guys? Over in Africa doing something, I guess. Oh yeah, I think I have a puppet or two over there. Anyway, they're coming home. I do like the idea of them coming home. Not sure where they're supposed to be going, but I think I know where I want them to go. Oh no, we need to clean up Panama too. So much to do. I don't even have radio.
I never researched basic machine tools.
Good, good. So your industry isn't going particularly well. Oh, I took the Galapagos, so I should be able to give that to you and then see if you can form Gran Colombia. My thought is probably no, because we just lost all of Panama. God damn it. I'll give you the Galapagos anyway, but you should be able to say yes to that. Where's the rest of these guys?
Did you say we just lost Panama?
Well, the U.S. is actively taking over parts of Panama.
Well, I mean, they start with Panama, but yeah.
Yeah. But well, they start with the Panama Canal. They're taking over the rest of Panama, which you had taken ages ago.
Well, Guatemala's taken over some stuff too.
Yeah, that's because they're being backed by U.S. soldiers, as well as the ridiculous number of divisions of El Salvador. That's just going to be a slow pushback, I think, for us.
I still have 0 manpower. It's going between like 100 and 0.
Yeah, you need to get those new things.
I did.
Well, it takes time to catch up. Okay, that's done.
Doing so good holding the forces.
Who, me?
Colombia.
Yeah, I know. I don't have guys over there yet.
Aren't those your guys on the thing?
On what thing?
My border.
Yeah? I've got a lot of holding to do all over the place. England has landed in Brazil. I just cleaned up the Netherlands. They're one colony over here. Which, by the way, I should have more aluminum now. So if you want to try to trade with me for aluminum, I should be able to give it to you.
If I can.
If you can.
My convoys might be destroyed.
Well, no, you don't need to Your convoys aren't needed for me because I'm next to you.
Oh, I don't. I need steel though, not aluminum.
I
My
don't
aluminum's
have
fine.
steel. I'm sorry.
My aluminum's at 7. It's in the green.
Okay, I'm sorry. I can't help with that.
Although my steel's doing a lot better. It used to be at negative 30 something. Now it's at negative 14.
Okay, it looks like this is going to be just the purple army. I don't know why there's 2 sets of them. Too much going on. I just need like 4 more army groups. I should bring these Marines back too. Not quite sure what they're gonna do yet.
I have a tungsten.
Tungsten?
Yeah, I'm back at negative 30 steel now, but I have negative 3 tungsten.
I might have tungsten, I'm not sure.
I can't. I don't have factories to trade.
Right. Damn it.
I tried trading with someone, but my convoy was destroyed apparently.
I think you have tons of convoys. I think when
Yeah.
I was looking just before we started, you had over 1,000 convoys. So you'll be able to keep trading for a little bit.
Yeah, I just keep getting pop-ups. Convoy destroyed, unread convoys, blah blah blah.
Yeah. You're gonna keep getting that, unfortunately. The U.S. and British Navy and Japanese Navy, each of those, they're the 3 strongest navies in the game. Any one of those, excluding the other 2, is the size of 2 other nations. And you and I start with almost nothing. I started with I have a bit of a navy to start with. I still have 45 ships, but they're each at least like 300-400 ships.
I say we call Japan in.
Japan is our enemy.
Are they?
They are.
They're fascist.
It doesn't matter. They don't like us for some reason.
Dang it, I wanted to use their power. Which is what you do with friends.
Friends. I am just trying to contain the British over here. My guys are starting to reach the U.S. assault, and we're retaking Panama. I'm just hoping you don't lose too much of Colombia. I didn't even realize you.
Oh, you mean all of it? Like I'm losing?
No, you might capitulate if you lose much more.
Yeah, I'm going to capitulate. It's okay. I'll come back as the U.S. Tell them, give Colombia back, and
How did the U.S. just take all of Peru? Oh, you just capitulated, I think. I think you're dead.
am I?
Yeah, all of your armies that were in your home country are dead. Venezuela's back pretending to be a thing, which means I now have to run and reconquer it all. You should actually be okay, because your whole army was away from your home country, so provided I can take it back, we'll be fine. I've just gotta have my guys walk through everywhere. Particularly, I need to make sure every port is taken, or they can actually come take stuff back. Oh, you know what? I just gave you the Galapagos, and we probably just lost that again.
No, I have the Galapagos.
Oh, okay. Well,
I just don't have my mainland.
okay. Luckily, I did have guys in pretty much every port, so...
They do have one port.
They've got a few ports
Oh
here.
wait, no, that's me. Yeah, they have 2.
I'm actively taking them back. It shouldn't be much of an issue.
It's Venezuela. Venezuela came back.
Because it was just liberated by the United States because you capitulated. They gave Venezuela themselves.
That's stupid.
I mean, that's what the U.S. does.
I mean, let's be real. There's no people to live there. You're giving it to Colombians at that point. You can't just be like, oh, here, Venezuelans. No, Colombians live there now.
Venezuelans still live there. They've just been subjects of you.
Oh no, they were imported to another place.
Fortunately,
My army.
I don't think that's a thing you can do in this game. That would be cool. That's actually something the ancient Romans used to do a lot. They would conquer people and then move loyal Romans there. So to maintain the loyalty of the population, in a couple generations, everybody just thought they were Romans. Venezuela's actually thrown a couple divisions out really quick, though, which is annoying.
I mean, I think the U.S. is annoying.
Well, yes, but Venezuela now has guys behind all of our guys.
I feel like they're just coming in trying to be like, hey, we're important, but in reality, they're like the worst thing to be in this game.
Why is that?
They're like the last kid picked for any sport. You're like, I don't really want to take them.
I'm going to be honest. I do not at all understand the comparison you're trying to make.
The United States is boring to play in this game, and they're like the last kid picked for sports. You know.
I don't think they're as boring. They just take time to build up.
That's why they're boring. You can't enter right away.
That's most of the armies. Most nations you have to build up to enter. The U.S. I do think is a little annoying because
One's everywhere too.
No. They're annoying because you have to deal with Congress to do anything. I think that whole mechanic is stupid. Yes, the U.S. has a complex political system that includes a House of Congress. You know who else has that? Every other country. Even the fascist countries still, most of them still had the,
So much more fun to play, though.
I enjoy playing the fascists more, yes, but that's mostly for manpower bonuses. They also get to go to war sooner, so if you want to go out conquering, but ultimately, no, it doesn't matter that much for the U.S., except for the Congress thing bugs me, because you constantly have to play this power game with Congress, which is stupid because every other country, in theory, would be doing the same thing. But no, the U.S. has to be different and important and special.
I am very confused by what you just said.
The U.S. has additional political things they need to do.
Look, Honduras is back.
Yeah. We've been retaking Panama, though. So that's something.
Matters if I'm already capitulated.
Why are these guys training?
You're gonna take the U.S., like my part back from the U.S., and by that time, everyone else is gonna take me. Because the U.S. has to get in war. I mean, can't they just not? I mean, we're wusses. We like to wait until war's, like, cleaned up, basically, and then we come in and we're like, we did it!
That's largely how World War I was. World War I was effectively over by the time the U.S. got in. It was just kind of the final nail in the coffin. Hell, it was the final bit of dirt on the coffin in the ground that just made Germany say, okay, there's obviously no way we're winning this. Let's make peace. By the way, it was signed, World War I. It wasn't Germany surrenders. It was, we agree to a ceasefire. We agree to stop fighting. And then the Allies said, oh, we win, we win, we win. That wasn't exactly what was signed, but Germany was in no state to actually go back to war. So if they did go back to fighting after that, it would have been absolutely disastrous for them. Germany got really screwed over by World War I, is what I'm getting at.
They did. That's basically what started World War II.
It is.
But Germany, man, that's who you play. This game, you play Germany.
They do have the most stuff going on.
Yeah, and you start off fascist. It's great.
You and the fascists.
I mean, it's so boring to be democratic. Gotta wait until 100% world tension. Like, if I were Switzerland, man, I could just join the war. We're at 100% world tension.
We are. It's true.
So at 1943...
Poland has generated the most world tension. That's interesting.
You go, Poland.
Poland trying to be a big kid.
Big kid, no. They're being nice. They are showing everyone what pierogies are. Saying, look at this delicious food. Too bad you can't eat it. I'm taking you over.
Yum.
Delicious.
Yes, yes.
Happy to see they're still standing.
I'm happy to see that you're happy to see that they're still standing. The U.S. has flooded into Peru. There are a lot of them there.
Also in the Great Britain territory of Brazil.
Yeah.
They just stick their nose in everything. They're like a dog that doesn't learn their lesson. Ooh, I got electric torpedoes that I'll probably never use.
Putting my Marines through the Amazon. Just otherwise the US will start walking into the Amazon. I can at least make it excruciatingly slow.
I mean, the Amazons are gonna make it slow already.
Yeah, I know. And now I'm gonna make it even worse for them. Thus is my goal. Honduras capitulated again.
But yeah, I get their stuff.
Again.
Yeah, but Ecuador is back. Honduras is still there. I don't know what they mean they've capitulated.
You took their capital over again? I don't know. Oh, fuck.
What?
Okay, I've got to divert an entire another army up to Venezuela now. I could have sworn I had somebody go over and take this port. Apparently they took it back or something. Which means now we've got another front up in Venezuela. There's another dozen divisions that have now appeared up there. Who can I send? Probably these guys. Cat, I am completely leaving Central America to you, so that these guys can go back to Venezuela.
It will let it take over.
Okay, great. Free civilian factories. Really? For a while.
Fused.
What?
The capital of Guatemala says it's Guatemala.
Yeah.
Is that really?
I mean, the capital of Mexico is Mexico City.
Well, they couldn't call it Guatemala City or...
I'm sorry they didn't include city in it. It's the same idea.
Very original.
That's fair. Cat, I don't think this is going particularly well.
Oh no, once you said I was basically capitulated, I was looking at the rest of the world like, who do I want to be next time?
Completely given up already?
Yes.
Good.
Isn't that what Hitler did?
Saw who he wanted to be next? I don't understand.
No, he gave up. He committed
I
suicide.
mean, eventually, yes. But he actually was probably the last person to accept that Germany lost the war.
I feel like committing suicide, though, is accepting that he lost.
Yeah, it's just he did that as the enemy army was knocking on his door.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, all of his high command had pretty much noticed, yeah, we lost this one. We lost this one, just like the first war. But poor Germany.
Say poor Germany, they're still alive.
Yeah. Australia, it has a civil war now because of England. You know, the same
Yeah.
thing that got us in the war with them in the first place is now happening again.
They're just so mean. England is mean in every game you
They
play.
are extremely annoying.
Like, at least Japan is like, we'll be mean in this game, but you play Civ, we'll be fine. We'll do our own thing.
I don't find England particularly bad in Civ. In this, they are exceedingly irritating.
I find them bad in Civ, but maybe that's because I'm trying to do what they're best at.
Is the U.S. getting cut off by other people? Yeah, Venezuela's at war with us, but they're not actually allied with the U.S., even though the U.S. is the reason they came back.
I find that funny.
It's really weird how these alliances are right now.
US is like, here, Venezuela, go have your land back. And Venezuela's like, okay, but I'm not helping you.
We will fight this war on our own. Okay, I mean, we're trying to help you come back. No, this is ours.
They're just, I feel like they're giving everything back. The United States is too nice for me.
Well, they haven't given Peru back. They took Peru for themselves. They took half of Ecuador. Whatever. This is the third time I've said yes to France joining the war. Yes, France, you can help.
I'm just getting, like, non-aggression packs. They're like, please don't hurt me. If we see you're capitulating, please don't kill me.
Yeah, they're a little weird.
Yeah. But that does give me an idea.
Oh.
Who said they don't want me to hurt them? I think I'm gonna move Grand Columbia over there. We'll just pick the city up and move it somewhere else.
Ah, yes. It's actually a thing you can do with factories as Russia. You can move your factories further east if you're being invaded. I tried to do that in that game we played with Michael and Alan. I mean, I say tried. I did do that. It just didn't help a ton. It was already
Germany took some of Russia, or I think that used to be Russia? I don't know. Right by Finland.
There's a good chance.
Germany's just all over the place. Poland kind of cut them in half.
I'm trying to cut the U.S. off from their ports. Are they allied with Ecuador? No, they're not. So Ecuador's port doesn't even help them. Which I know they had to rip that from my hands. I mean, we've been moving at 4 speed because I think this game's over, but just trying to see.
Guys are dying. They're slowly holding it, but they're dying.
That's fine, so long as they're doing something. Imperialist Canada has guys over here. Colombia's.
Oh my gosh, the
battle.
Soviet Union is still there.
Are they now?
Yes.
Oh yeah. That apparently nobody wanted that little bit of territory, so it was left to them. Poland took over. Poland got the best part of the Soviet Union.
The livable part.
Yeah, Japan just took all of the nothingness.
We'll take the mountains and the snow.
Yeah.
Poland's like, I'll take the farm, all the people. Come on, join the pierogi faction.
Pushing England back just a little bit. Venezuela's a standstill. Colombia's a standstill.
And we're recording this, and meanwhile, pierogi's in his room like, what? I heard my name?
Bark, bark, bark.
I keep looking at United States and thinking of all the democratic things, like countries you could be in here, and know that I could never be them because I'd be bored off my butt.
The U.S. has so many divisions, though. I mean, I have a lot of divisions, too. I have, what is this, 130 divisions? The U.S. just landed. God damn it. And they took a port. Look, guys, we have another front. God damn it. Let's take, like, half of this half. Unassign them. Move them up here. Yay. Am I even training divisions?
Oh, they're going into you.
Not many. Who's going into me?
United States.
Yeah, I said they just landed on me.
Oh no, I meant from Grand Columbia, not that chunk over there.
I know.
They probably just took me and they're like, okay, well, they're pretty much dead. Let's take Brazil now.
Well, I am the other enemy. The problem is they're on the wrong side of Brazil. There's nothing in the Amazon. They cannot capitulate me from there. All the cities are on the coast. England's got the right idea.
Has to be the stupid one here.
Apparently it's us. The U.S. Get it. Well, how did you guys let this happen? A bunch of my dudes just got themselves surrounded by the U.S. They should be able to break out unless a ton of divisions come in their main force.
Half of my army is doing something. There's
I wish I could see that.
11 people just standing over here doing nothing. And they have lines. They have orders to do stuff. They're just sitting there.
I might be cleaning up England in a second. I'm taking a run at one of their ports, and I'm attacking the other two. Oh, never mind. They stopped attacking this one. Meanwhile, the U.S. is just running rampant from the landings that they keep getting. It's weird. Usually these small divisions that I put on ports is enough to keep people at bay, but I guess they just don't want to this time. And while I've been focused over there, my whole main army in Colombia has been broken into bits. And I don't think I'm going to be able to break half of it out. That's going to cut my strength in half, and I'm already spread too thin as it is. So I think that's it, Kat. I think we have lost.
Oh, I said that was it
I
once
know.
Columbia was taken over.
Yes, yes. There was a chance of salvaging it, but ultimately the U.S. just has way too many divisions to throw in at us. And apparently they really want to go at us as well.
Well, I mean, they've been just building armies, sticking their thumbs up their butts the whole war until now.
Well,
So
yeah, but my point is they're also at war with a bunch of other people throughout the world. They're at war with Japan, they're at war with Iberia, but they really just wanted to go after us.
yeah, I told Guatemala that they were basically Colombians and they just didn't know it yet. And U.S. is like, you know,
They finally decided, nah, I think Gran Colombia has taken too much of the Americas, and I don't think they're going to give it back.
it's okay. I
I'm
will
actually
take the
almost
U.S.
cleaning up the British over here. In theory, I could probably call my guys back, hold about half of what I have in South America, and could probably hold out there for a good while because it will be the mountains of the Andes and the Amazon. But ultimately, it's a losing fight. That would be about 8 more hours of sitting here.
It's okay. I know what I'm doing next.
Okay, well, we'll leave that as a surprise. We will end this series here with the defeat of the South American coalition of Hot Latinos. Unfortunately, I never hit my goal of taking out Portugal because Portugal is an ass. You never quite got your goal of making Gran Colombia by a hair called the Galapagos and then the U.S. taking Panama right as
No,
we took
I'm
that.
calling it. I'm saying I got my goal.
You pretty much did, just one misclick in collecting Ecuador.
I'm supposed to know that little itty bitty island that's like a speck on
You
the
should have
globe
just
is.
taken everything, but you're still learning how to actually play this by yourself. So
I also didn't know there was a take all button.
exactly. Okay, thank you everybody for watching this series. We'll definitely be playing more Hearts of Iron. Kat has an idea what she wants to do. I've got a few of what one of which I'll probably do next. You'll find out whenever we pick up this game. Thank you everybody for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye 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 bye.